Here's a story from Grandpa for my three favorite little girls, Emma, Ayla, and Audrey. Several times now I've read you a grown-up poem that has been made into a kid's book, and today I have another one by one of my favorite poets, Robert Frost. We've recorded another one of Robert Frost's poems before, Stopping by Woods on a Snowy Evening, which is also one of my favorite poems. When you watch this video, I want you to pay close attention to what the artist has done to illustrate this poem. You'll see an illustrated story of a boy who in the beginning is hiking in the woods with his dog and a book about buildings when they decide to go down one path rather than another. There they encounter a cat. The dog chases a cat who belongs to a girl. The boy and girl meet, then later they fall in love and get married and have children, and other things happen, all because the boy decided to go down one path rather than another. Pay attention to the drawings as I read the poem. Here it is, The Road Not Taken. Written by Robert Frost, with illustrations by Vivian Miniker. Two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both and be one traveler. Long I stood and looked down one as far as I could to where it bent in the undergrowth. Then took the other, as just as fair, and having perhaps the better claim because it was grassy and wanted wear. Though as for that, the passing there had warned them really about the same, and both that morning equally lay. In leaves no step had trodden black. Oh, I kept the first for another day, yet knowing how way leads on to way, I doubted if I should ever come back. I shall be telling this with a sigh somewhere ages and ages hence. Two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by. And that has made all the difference. And that's the end of the poem. It's amazing what can happen as a result of making one simple decision, isn't it? Now, the wonderful thing about very good poems is that everyone who reads the poem will have their own interpretation of what the poem means, and every interpretation is correct. And don't let your teachers tell you otherwise. My interpretation of this poem focuses on the ending, where he talks about taking the one less traveled by, and that had made all the difference for him. In your life, you will have many decisions to make. Sometimes you'll look around to see which decision other people have made, and you'll ask yourself, would it be best for me to make the decision in the same way everybody else is making it? Or would a different decision be best for me? I'll confess I usually ignore what everybody else is doing and decide for myself. Sometimes that works out for me and sometimes it doesn't, but I'm almost always happiest when I've decided something for myself. Always remember that Grandpa loves you, no matter which road you decide to take, and I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.